Units and measurement. Today we are going to study about the units and measurement. Physics is a quantitative science which we measure various physical quantities during the experiments. In our day-to-day life, we need to measure a number of quantities. Example, size of an object, volume of liquids, amount of the matter, weight of the vegetables or fruits, body temperature, length of the clothes, etc. Means we are going to study that physical quantitative science is nothing but it deals with day-to-day life. Whatever day-to-day life objects are there, size of an object we know, liquids we consider in the volumes, amount of the matter, and the weights of the vegetable and fruits as a daily lives we consider it. Body temperature you know it, length of the cloth you know how to measure. The measurement always involves in comparison with the standards major unit which is internationally accepted. For example, for measuring the mass of the given fruit we need a standard units 1 kg, 15 grams, etc. At it as an example is given in day-to-day life, vegetables and fruits are totally being the same. If we go in the market, we need that fruits we have to take 1 kg, 50 grams means half kg. Vegetables in the same way, 25 grams, 50 grams, 1 kg, 1.5 kg. These are the units in day-to-day measured, and these standards are called as units. Whatever the requirement to measure any of the object is called as units. The measurement quantity is expressed in the terms of the number followed by corresponding unit. Example, the length of the wire is written as 5 meter, whereas meter is a unit and phi is a value of the length of that unit. Means whenever we consider anything we take a length of that. Here the example is given of the wire. When we measure the length of the wire, it is given the 5 meters. 5 meter means it's a unit and phi is its volume, whatever value of that wire it is that we consider in a unit. Different quantities are measured in a different unit. Example, length in the meter, time in the seconds, mass in the kilograms. These are the units and the measurement of each and every object. The standard measurement of any quantity is called the unit of that quantity. Means whatever the measurement we are going to measure that object, the unit and the means quantity of that unit is measured by us. The system of the units. In early standards we have across various systems of the units, namely we know that from a 9th 10th standard we have known about the CGS, MKS. These are the units we have learned. So what is a CGS unit? CGS unit means a centimeter gram second system. MKS means the meter kilogram second system. FPS means a foot pound second system. SI means the system international. The first three systems, namely CGS, MKS and FPS, are used exclusively until recently. Recently in the standards we are already studied about this. In 1971, the 14th International General Conference on the Weights and the Measurement recommended the use of the international system of the units. This international system of the units is called SI unit. Whatever the measurement of the international system of the unit is called the SI unit. The SI units use a decimal system conversion with the systems in very simple and convenient. It is very simple and convenient. Next we are going to move towards the fundamental quantities and the units. The fundamental quantities means what? The physical quantities which do not depend on any other physical quantities of the measurement, that is called fundamental. Means whatever the physical quantities it is not depend on any other quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities, that is length, mass, temperature, electric current, luminescence density and amount of the substance. So we are going to see the first is fundamental unit. The units used to measure the fundamental quantities are called fundamental units. Whatever the measurement is there, measure the fundamental quantities, that is called fundamental units. Fundamental quantities, there is a symbols, there is units and symbols. As you are seeing the table, there is unit and symbol given. Fundamental quantity, SI unit and symbol. The length, the fundamental quantity length, it is measured in SI unit, that is meter, and it symbolically is am. The mass, it is kilograms and kg. Time, it is seconds, means it's denoted by symbol as. A temperature is Kelvin, it's denoted by K. Electric current, ampere. A luminous density, that is candela. CD, the amount of substance, that is mole. And mole and mole. Derive the quantities and units. In the physical, we have across a large quantities like speed, momentum, resistance, conductivity, which depends on the sum or all the seven fundamental quantities and expressed in the terms of these quantities. Means the quantities are nothing but here it is given like the speed, momentum and resistance, conductivity. This all we have studied in 9th and 10th standard. This is a basic one. There are seven fundamental quantities and we are experiencing each of the terms in the quantities. These are all derived the quantities and their units, and each and every quantities derive their quantities and their units, which can be expressed in the terms of fundamental units, that is derived unit. This is expressed in the fundamental units, that is called derived units. Here the example is given, the SI unit of velocity, nothing is, it's equal to unit of displacement upon time, that is m upon s, that is m per second raised to -1. The unit of momentum is equal to unit of mass into unit of velocity.